Andrea Edwards, what can I say? I am so delighted to be able to share this and say this to you and to the world. I thoroughly respect and have done for years how you've shown up and your commitment to what it takes to create a better future for all of us. The way you show up with the work you do with leaders, with the work you do with multinationals, with the work you do with speakers, with the work that you do directly with your own family and your friends. The voice that you bring to each of these different groups through who you are as a human being, but the way you show up and talk about things, the passion you bring, your clarity that each of us is able to contribute to this better vision, and that you bring a very, very practical and actionable way forward. I see this in the books that you've written. I see this in the speeches that you give. I see this in the mentoring and workshops that you run with leaders. And I particularly want to say that I am absolutely delighted and am completely with you and behind you with what you're doing on social leadership and the social manifesto. I love your analogy that goes like this. If the world was a playground, would we let the bullies win? And the short answer is we wouldn't. And I love your call for each of us to show up as social leaders, to show that there's a different way of playing in this playground that is our world. And it's one that will create a better future for all of us. So thank you very, very much for being part of the inspiration in my life. And keep your vision going and stay showing up as a fabulous social leader.
Hi, I'm Lindsay Adams, the relationships guy, and I'm delighted to be able to say a few words about my good friend Andrea Edwards. I have the utmost respect for Andrea, for her forthright opinion. If you don't know what she's thinking, you're not listening hard enough. But the thing which I love about Andrea and her forthright opinion is that it's well researched and backed up by data. And so when she says something, it's true, or she can verify and or substantiate her claim, and then she gives her opinion on top, which I love. Not many people who are actually giving their opinion in such a forthright manner. The other thing which I love about Andrea is her inclusiveness. Inclusiveness is a better word, inclusiveness. She's fantastic at including people into her discussion, into her network, sharing ideas, pushing, mentoring, coaching, just a great supporter of people. And I think this leads me on to what's her gift, and her gift is that of the challenge. She challenges my thinking on a regular basis. And I think for her clients in particular, she's very challenging and gets them thinking about how am I doing what I'm doing, and is that the best way of doing it? And one of the other things, of course, she's passionate about saving the planet, making, having us think about and do something about leaving a legacy of a planet which will survive for our children, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren, and so on. And I think now's the time to take action on that. And Andrea's been a lone voice in the wilderness on some occasions, sharing that message. She is also passionate about educating people. And I have seen her present at conferences, and she does a magnificent job on the stage, on the platform, sharing her message and getting her message across. So Andrea Edwards, amazing person, true leader in the modern age.